Hey guys, thank you for tuning back to my channel, Amy's Vinyl Experience. Today I'm going to be giving you a review on Black Sabbath from Rhino High Fidelity. So yes, those of you who have watched my last video of Relayer, yes, I gave you my upcoming review of Black Sabbath, and I accidentally labeled it as Atlantic 75 Series Analog Productions. So please don't shoot the messenger. I was in the middle of showing you my Atlantic 75, my other two Yes albums, because I was reviewing the Rhino High Fidelity Relayer. So please forgive me. We're back on track. So let's just start fresh from here. So yes, so this is the Rhino High Fidelity. Now you know I'm not gonna leave you hanging. I'm going to make a comparison to the 2016 Rhino. So this 2016 Rhino was remastered from Andy Pierce. Fantastic job. When I first received this copy, I was very happy with it. I mean, the balance was beautiful. It was warm. I thought the vocals sound great. The instruments, I mean, it's Rhino. Rhino's always going to deliver us something incredible. I was so happy. We even got a pretty nice gatefold here, and they really took care of us by putting, oh, no, looks like I put this in a sleeve. It must have been in a paper sleeve. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at the Black Sabbath from Rhino High Fidelity. So there it is right here, just so you know that's what we're looking at. So this reissue was mastered by Kevin Gray. So this is a fantastic reissue here. And there was 5,000 copies made. I have number 604, as you can see right here. Now, I absolutely love this high fidelity. I mean, we're going from the 2016 to the 2014. They did us so right here. We have such a hardy gatefold. I absolutely love it. I mean, look at that gloss. Such high gloss. Looks like they did a little bit of a color correction here. I'm going to show you side by side the 2016 Rhino versus the Rhino High Fidelity 2014 on this side. I mean, look at the sky. I mean, it's much more peachy and the colors just seem much more pronounced. Just beautiful. So the only difference between the 2024 and the 2016 is the 2024 you have the tracks listed on the back. It's not listed on the back here, but you know, we have our Black Sabbath and we have our penning right here in the upside down cross there, just like we do in the 2016. Yes. So I just want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything before I move on. You know how excited I am about this Black Sabbath. So let me talk to you a little bit about Black Sabbath, the debut. So this is the first studio album released in 1970. Now I am a huge Ozzy fan. I love Ozzy Osbourne. I love him so much. I love his vocals. I love his style. I love his darkness, the way he really presents himself in his music. He is the man. He really is the man when it comes to metal or dark metal or however you want to call it. So I am a big fan of Master of Reality. But ever since I got this reissue from Rhino High Fidelity, it really just kicked it up a notch. It really has This reissue is absolutely incredible. It is dark, it is warm, it really hits, it's more dynamic. I mean, just the little details, like the rain is so lifelike. It really sounds like it's raining outside. The tolling bell is so crisp, and Ozzy's vocals are so raw sounding. I mean, it really is an upgrade. I am so happy with this reissue so much. So you all know I'm a lyric girl. Yes, I am. You know I'm gonna read some lyrics with you. It wouldn't be Amy's channel if I didn't, because that's where my passion is. It's all about songwriting, incredible songwriting. So I've been hooked on this album, and I never realized how incredible this album is until I got the reissue, because I started going back and forth to make a great comparison of these two to see how much of an improvement this was. And so I invested more and more and more into the songwriting, and I'm just like, my mind is blown. I'm just like, wow, wow, wow. These stories are incredible. I love them so much. I've been hooked on this album all year. You probably saw from the 20 albums I've been hooked on all year, this was in there. This one was in here. So yes, so today we are gonna take a walk on the dark side. If you wanna take my hand, I will take you into the dark side. Let's get started. I wanna read to you what is inside this cross. A lot of people seem to just pass these important details. So I'm gonna read you what's inside the cross, because it is very, very important. It just wraps everything up so perfectly. So let's get started. Still falls the rain. The veils of darkness shroud the blackened trees, which, contorted by some unseen violence, shred their tired leaves and bend their boughs toward a gray earth of severed bird wings. Among the grasses, poppies bleed before a gesticulating death, and young rabbits, born dead in traps, stand motionless as though guarding the silence that surrounds and threatens to engulf all those that would listen. Mute birds, tired of repeating yesterday's terrors, huddled together in the recesses of dark corners, heads turned from the dead black swan that floats upturned in a small pool in the hollow. There emerges from the pool a faint, sensual mist that traces its way upward to caress the chipped feet of the headless martyr's statue, whose only achievement was to die too soon, and who couldn't wait to lose. The cataract of darkness form fully. The long black night begins, yet still by the lake a young girl waits. Unseeing, she believes herself unseen. She smiles faintly at the distant tolling bell and the still falling rain. So there she is. There she is. She's staring at you and she's pointing at you. Let's see how you're going to react when you come face to face with this woman here. So before we go into the first track, I thought this was incredible information. I did a little bit of information on this photo. This is one of my favorite album covers of all time. It is so creepy. I love it so much. It is terrifying. I couldn't imagine this woman standing in front of me just staring at me like that. So supposedly in the original photo, this lady was supposed to be wearing nothing underneath that cloak, but they thought that it didn't fit, I guess, the album very well, so they had her fully clothed in a cloak. In my opinion, I don't think it really matters. Naked under that cloak just adds more mystery and more confusion And I just love how in the penning here, how they called, I think it was the pool of sensual mist. Anyways, there was sensual mist written in there somewhere, but I love it so much. It's such a great photo, and to me, this has got to be one of my top, I want to say top 10, but it probably is my top 5 favorite album covers of all time. All right, so I'm not going to get too deep into lyrics with you, but I do want to read one track with you because I think it just perfectly wraps up Black Sabbath, and that's the first track, Black Sabbath. So let's read it. Ooh, I love all the lyrics to this album. They are just so well written. Okay, so I have my laptop right here. What is this that stands before me? Figure in black which points at me. Turn round quick and start to run. Find out I'm the chosen one. Oh no! Big black shape with eyes of fire, telling people their desire. Satan sitting there, he's smiling. Watches those flames get higher and higher. Oh no, God, please help me. Is it the end, my friend? Satan's coming round the bend. People running 'cause they're scared. The people better go and beware. No, please no. And then you have that incredible guitar solo at the end. So when I first dropped that needle to this track, on the Rhino High Fidelity, that rain just came in and started pouring. It was so lifelike. I mean, that thunder and that rain just filled the room so beautifully. It was so haunting. And then when you heard the tolling bell, it was just, wow. It was so crisp. It was so beautiful. Knowing these lyrics so well in the back of my mind, just knowing each track, just the stories off by heart, it was so chilling. It was so chilling for me. I was like, oh my goodness. And then when Ozzy came in to sing, his voice was so raw. It was pushed more forward. It wasn't so back. It was pushed a little forward, and just the depth and the warmth and the bass and just how tighter, especially the rain, just the thunder, it just really sends chills down your spine. It is such a chilling song. I mean, just imagine, there's this woman standing in front of you and she's pointing at you and she's telling you that you're the chosen one, and yet Satan is up there and he's just smiling. He is just entertained and having a good time. She knows she's a companion of Satan. She knows all your desires. She knows what you're thinking from day to day. Your thoughts are present, and you might be living in regret. Because she's going to repeat all your desires, everything that's been going on in here. It's haunting. It really is. I love albums like this. I can feel just as haunted and scared, if not more, than a movie. Yes, I love these albums so much. Okay, let's talk about the second track here. So the second track is The Wizard. The Wizard is brilliant. So the Wizard, she may be a wizard because in the words, she's holding a tolling bell. So I think she is the wizard. So she is walking around town and she is ringing her tolling bell. And everybody is just looking at her and sighing. She doesn't even have to say a word. She's just walking and spreading her magic everywhere, making people happy. Even the demons are scared. I'm gonna read you just a verse here where it says, Verse 2, it says, evil powers disappear. Demons worry when the wizard is near. He turns tears into joy. Everyone's happy when the wizard walks by. So I honestly think even the demons are worried about her. They're even worried that she might be more powerful than them. And it's just, I think it's incredible. I think it's just creepy as anything. So, yes, that is the wizard. Let's talk about Behind the Wall of Sleep. So, Behind the Wall of Sleep is a really interesting track. So, it starts off by verse 1. It says, visions cupped within the flower, deadly petals with strange power, faces shine a deadly smile, look upon you at your trial. So it's really interesting because in the bridge it says, turn your body to a corpse, turn your body to a corpse, turn your body to a corpse. So we all know the opium poppy. We all know that morphine and I don't know if I'm going to say the word correctly, codeine, those very strong medications are made with the poppy flower. So these are my own interpretations of these stories. So just know when I tell you my stories, I'm really sharing my imagination with you. It's not like something that I read that maybe I heard Ozzy speak of. These are my own visions and stories that go on in my head. So the poppy, makes morphine. It is used to make morphine and hard drugs. So the way I visualize, and I love the title too, Behind the Wall of Sleep, is that if you take too much of the medication, it's going to make you drowsy. You're going to have, you're not going to be conscious of anything. And that's a very, very dark thing, because that really is the time where the darkness can seep in and start toiling with your mind and lying to you. So this is the time where the demon can really come in and play his part, is when you're intoxicated, especially, with something heavy like anything with the poppy. And I love how they say that they use the flower, cupped within the flower, because they mention the poppy in that story in the Black Cross. So another creepy thing I really wanted to add is when you're about to fall into sleep. Now, I don't want to creep anybody out, but when you're about to fall into sleep, and your mind just kind of lets loose and you're not really aware of anything, it just creeps me out thinking of how your mind is just open to everything. It's open and anything could come in and just kind of toil with you. So that's kind of creepy and chilling at the same time. Okay, so let's talk about NIB. I love NIB. NIB is so mint. I mean, all you got to do is hear this much of NIB and you immediately are like, yep, that's Black Sabbath. Yep, that's Black Sabbath. I mean, it has such a sound. You know exactly who it is. You know it's Black Sabbath. You know it's Ozzy. And I love it so much. So this is a real creepy story as well. It is so well written. Now, I believe that this is about Satan falling in love with a human. So I think he sees this human and he begins to fall in love with her. He tells her to leave her old life behind and to follow him. He says, follow me follow me now and you will not regret leaving the life you led before we met. You are the first to have this love of mine forever with me till the end of time. That was in verse too. It is just so chilling. So he's saying, follow me, you'll have no regret. He's telling her that you're my first love. And then I love at the ending where it says, let me read verse 3, the ending. Now I have you with me under my power. Our love grows stronger now with every hour. Look into my eyes, you'll see who I am. My name is Lucifer. Please take my hand. Like, it's just so chilling. Ah, so good. So good. Good songwriting. I hope you could sleep tonight. You might want to listen to this album today too, just to kind of, you know, go down memory lane of Black Sabbath. Okay, so let's keep moving on. Oop, it's like my computer froze. Let's see if I can go down now. Okay, so let's keep going. Those of you who are sticking with me, I appreciate you all so much. Okay, our next song is Wicked World. Now, Wicked World is your typical song, just how evil and corrupt the world can be. Just talking about politicians having to choose who will live, who will die, you know, who they're gonna send to war. Just talking about, you know, the everyday working man, you know, he works so hard and then he goes home and he just, you know, he's so wore out by the time he gets home. How does he even enjoy his life? You know, work is good, but when you're done work, you're so tired, you don't even have time to enjoy life, you know. And then you have the single mother that's out working hours and hours and hours to try and care for her child. And then the child's at home still in pain, where he's just like, he doesn't even know who his father is. So he's suffering. It's like there's a win and lose to every game. You know, life is nothing but a game. It really is. It's almost like a game. How you gonna play it? It's wild. Okay, let's talk about Sleeping Village. So Sleeping Village is wonderful because we know that it's going to eventually become, what is it called? Bit-a-finger? Is that what it's called? Gotta look over here. Does it show? Oh, a bit of finger. Right. Okay, so we have Sleeping Village. Such small lyrics. I'm gonna read it to you because it's so small, but it's so impactful. Red sun rising in the sky, sleeping village, cockerels cry, soft breeze blowing in the trees, peace of mind, feel at ease. You know, it's just such an easy day. You know, we wake up. I mean, it's such a beautiful, glorious morning. You know, that's the way we see it when we wake up, but it's not always as easy as it sounds. Those words just sound so peaceful and so easy, but you know, it's not always that way. It's not. And then we go into the instrument bit of finger, which I love so much. I know we all do. You know we all do. Now, I didn't really get to highlight how much I love the drumming in this album. I love it so much. Now, I say the electric guitar and the drumming are equally in favor on this record because there are so many incredible guitar solos on this album that are just like, wow. Mind-blowing. Wow. That'll just give you shivers. But the drumming, my goodness, it's so good. I love it so much on this album. It's great. I love it so much. Okay, let's go straight into Warning, our last track here. Warning is, you know, your everyday kind of experience. You know, it's more realistic. Warning is more of a realistic song. It is really about a man falling in love too quick with a woman. He receives all the signs at the beginning. You know, he's getting the pullback, like, watch out, he's getting all these signs, but he goes in anyway. Well, it turns out to be that the love is not mutual. He sees her, you know, smiling with another man. He looks like so cool and easy, and he tries to play the cool and easy guy, hoping that she will see him out in public because he clearly sees her with another man. But she doesn't even give him the time of day. And he is so heartbroken. He describes his heart like iron. So I'm going to read just 2 verses to you. Verse 1 says, "Now the first day that I met ya, I was looking in the sky when the sun turned all a blur and the thunder clouds rolled by. The sea began to shiver and the wind began to moan. It must have been a sign for me to leave you well alone." So he's living in like some kind of weird regret of like, I should have just listened to my intuition. I knew you were going to be bad news. I knew you were going to be bad news. And he's just heartbroken that, you know, she doesn't love him the way he loves her. And I'll read you, I think it's verse 2. Which one did I want to read? Oh, yes, verse 3. "Now the whole wide world is moving, 'cause there's iron in my heart. I just can't keep from crying, 'cause you say we've got to part. Sorrow grips my voice as I stand here all alone and watch you slowly take away a love I've never known." So he loves her so much, but she never loved him back. So it's just so sad when he says, "and watch you slowly take away a love I've never known." He's never known her love. And yes, so that was a different take. It really was. I really hope you enjoy these videos. I love talking about songwriting and concept albums and just great music. It's my passion. This is what I want my channel to be about. I want to get back to the feeling of music with people. You know, we all can have cabinets full of records and just talk about where we purchased them, who mastered this, you know, just collecting and collecting and collecting, and, you know, just completely forgetting why we have these records. You know, it's to resonate with people. You know, play your music, invite someone over, let them feel the music, and talk about it. Talk about the incredible songwriting. I understand that, you know, we love the music, we love the band, the instruments, but what about the mind, the mastermind behind the lyrics? If you really just take a chance to walk through, you know, walk through these albums, you'll feel something different. I'm all about feeling. I love my records so much, and I have a variety of records. I love all kinds of music because I love to experience different things. I love my body to get all warm. I love my body to just chill. I love my body to feel sorrow. I love to feel different things. It makes me feel so alive. It really does, when I really just get to experience something that I can't experience just being me out in the world, you know, because I'm my own person. So yes, I just want to say thank you for tuning into my channel. The next video that I want to create for you, I want to make a Pink Floyd video for you. I want to share my experiences with you and just, you know, share what I love about Pink Floyd. I'm not gonna rank things. I'm not a person to rank albums or say what's my favorite to least favorite, or what's best or what's worst. It's all good. All this music is good. It's all preference, and it's all just on how you feel, and you know, it's all about the mood. The moment you put a number, the moment you rank an album and you say, this I put number 3, or this and I put number 7, that goes in your memory. You know, that becomes duality. You'll always experience that album by how you rank it. That's why I don't rank my albums. So I'm not going to rank my Pink Floyd. I'm just going to share my experience with you on, you know, what gets me feeling what excites me, and, you know, all the good stuff. So I just want to say thank you for tuning into my channel. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for all my new subscribers. I appreciate you so much. This channel is growing and it's making me smile. And yeah, let's just close this video. You will see me again soon with Pink Floyd. So I'll see you later. Bye.